Hey everybody, it's Coach BK here, I think, pretty sure. It's Monday. It's definitely a Miracle Monday type of day. So, let's see here, what to talk about. We touched base on this, 2 weeks ago? A little bit on one of Derek and I's Wolfpack chatters where we were talking about milestones, and I wanted to revisit this topic revisit this topic on milestones, and it is critical, and it's something that I've been kind of getting at for a while, with the training journal and the stickers and goal setting and stuff like that. So as you guys know, and I'll show you, I live it every day. So here's my training journal for this week, right? And then here's what it ends up looking like. It grows with me all. It grows with me all week, right? I put all sorts of stuff in here, and when I do something fun, like I do a good run or something, I put a sticker in there, and the sticker, it sounds a little crazy, but it is a wonderful way to add this magic juju that we're talking about with these celebrating the milestones. So most of us are very driven, passionate, etc., etc. And this thing that we're calling the inner critic, it's not necessarily bad. It's just the critic is there. It's needed if we look at it a little more objectively and do things a little more out of love. But, our culture and society and stuff like that, and I mean, frankly, we got to admit it, we're not real great with keeping that inner critic positive and nice. We can be pretty hard on ourselves. An example is like, you go out and you do something, and, you show up and it's kind of like a crap show, and, but you've had like 50 billion things have gone on, the life is actually trying to eat your face off. And so you're like, yeah, I got it done, but da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, right? That milestone of actually getting it done, showing up and doing the best that you have, that's a huge win. And so everything after that, but da-da-da-da-da, we need to just pause and stop and reframe it. And this is what I was saying in one of these bullets. I've never really said it like this and thought about it like that, but this inner critic, if we can change their role, change the thought a little bit with that, instead of, so when you say, yeah, but, at that but, pause and think, yeah, okay, what should we do different? So it's going to frame it a little bit more in a positive light. Change that inner critic into more objective, and into, okay, you didn't quite like everything about that. Make sure that you celebrate the win, that you spend some time and think about the positiveness of it. Stop and think about all the positive first. And then think, what do I do different? Okay, instead of the negative da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da that goes on. Because really, talking about Iron Man, talking about life, talking about parenting, talking about, relationships, or that you have an issue in your relationship, you really have got to get into the habit of celebrating even the smallest little wins, because that's where the magic is. Iron Man is done with a whole bunch of tiny, tiny, tiny decisions done throughout a year. As many good decisions as you can make is really kind of indicative of how well of a race you're going to have. All the tiny little decisions made. And we take so much juju and so much magic out of it, so much positiveness, so much, the secret, attract this and attract that. Everything after that but is negative. It's lower in frequency. You're attracting more of that but da-da-da-da-da. So that's why we want to reframe it into, how are we going to just fire? So however you're going to do this, celebrate your wins. And this has come up to point for me, and that I need to help you guys celebrate some of these wins too a little bit more, because sometimes I kind of speed over the wins as well as a coach, and because I'm seeing like the long picture and I get into a hurry and I'm like, okay, yeah. I don't mean it in a negative way, but slowing down too for myself and to help you celebrate those wins is a good thing. And so some of you guys have been seeing the emojis, like the taco one. For some of you, you know who you are, or cookies. The more I get to know you guys, that's sort of what I'm doing a little bit in Training Peaks. If I don't need to type some stuff, I'm also might be running too. So an emoji is so much easier than typing good job. So if you want the words good job, just let me know. So anyway, celebrating milestones, no matter how small, is really, 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 really important. It's how we add more juju to the whole big thing, and it's funner. The more you celebrate them, the more positiveness, the more accomplishments you're going to get, just the more uplifting it's going to be. More is going to come to you. So however you do that, stickers, whatever you need to do. If you're going through a particularly rough time, I would suggest going to Michael's and Hobby Lobby and just buying the heck out of some Wonder Woman stickers and put them everywhere. Slap them on your hand. We did this in kindergarten for our kids. We didn't think it was silly then. We need to do that now. Seriously. Give yourself some stickers. Put on your, I voted sticker. How about I did my run today sticker? Or I didn't say more than 10 F words today sticker. I need one of those. Okay, so celebrating your milestones. Changing the inner critic into more of an evaluator and more of kind of like a creative sense. How am I going to adjust fire? Okay, but you've got to do that first part first. Celebrate the wins, because their adjustment is going to be powered and fueled by your, I know, right? Powered and fueled by good. Celebrate the win and then ask, how do I adjust fire? That adjusting fire will have the magic of being positive already if you celebrate the win and if you have a sticker on your hand or something like that. Okay? Okay, the other thing. We have a lot of wonderful, wonderful plans. We are starting more Wolfpack chatters. We are starting more coaching calls. We are trying to give you more videos in your workouts. The idea with the Wolfpack chatters on YouTube and stuff like that is they're all going to go onto a website. They're going into the Facebook files, so you can go back and reference them, and hopefully they'll be smart enough words that you can go and easily search for things. So we are trying to give you guys a lot of stuff, a lot of education, a lot of motivation. So the coaches and I, we do an awful lot to support you guys. And we are constantly working on how to become better. We listen to you and how to give you guys the things that you need. And we try to give you guys things that you need, not just for racing and training, but for life, to be successful in life. Underneath all of this, for those of you that have worked with me, I'm pretty adamant about, regardless of what you're doing in racing and training, I care about you as a person and that you're happier and healthier on the flip side of it. It doesn't mean that I always say all the best words and everything is all lovey-dovey. Sometimes we have to say the hard words, but we are trying to give you an experience that will benefit your life, benefit your family's lives. That's our passion, and our mission is just to make as big of a positive impact to the world as we possibly can. Okay? And so I love seeing children that are doing what their moms are doing, or that they are dreaming of being an Olympic triathlete. How stinking cool is that you have a child that's not afraid to dream that big? That's lovely. I love it. So anyway, that's what we are trying to do, is trying to create, for sure a culture and a family environment, that we love everybody and that we care for you and that we are listening and trying to provide for your needs and stuff like that. So, supporting your team, we're supporting you, and that also means that if you have a beef, if you have comments, if you have something that you need different, message me, ask. We aren't perfect. I'm certainly not perfect. I'm so far from perfect. So if I make a mistake, make you mad, or you need things a little bit different, stars and wishes, feel free to let me know, and we will adjust fire from a creative and positive place. Okay. So we are doing just a ton of stuff to try to love on you guys as much as possible. And so if you want to extend supporting your team, getting into the habit of every once in a while posting, hashtag Wolfpack Strong, whatnot, social media and life on there and stuff like that. It's a real deal. Okay. It's a virtual world. It's not going anywhere. Learning how to, support your team and support your teammates. Pay attention to who's doing what. Love on them too. Some of these things that we're doing is hard. And if we support each other, this is kind of the power of the pack. Not just support from me, but support from the whole team. So, hashtagging your team. If someone does super awesome, send them a message, private message. If you see them doing something rock star awesome, send them a message or send something on their Facebook or whatever. Just those little moments of, hey, or even if I do something awesome, say, everybody likes to be seen and told that they are appreciated. Okay. And then the other thing is within the Wolfpack, where I'm pretty adamant about like the no drama thing and supporting of each other thing. And so you're going to see a little bit of some changes as far as we're going to change this to be kind of like a tri-club. Okay, so if you're not actively paying somebody for their services, we're going to ask that you support the team with some dues, like $5 a month. Super duper reasonable, but it's going to help us cover the costs of those videos that we're doing that are recorded. That didn't come free. So your dues are going to cover some expenses that we incur on the backside as far as, videoing and in this virtual world of, housing all these things in podcasts or here, and here. That all costs the infrastructure behind it. So you're going to be kind of seeing that. And if you have questions or whatnot, what that means, just kind of real clear. If you're paying for coaching services, you're not going to hear about coaching dues. And if you're not paying for coaching services, you're going to hear about coaching dues or club dues anyway. And if you aren't interested in that, just let me know. So that's what I have to say today. Miracle Monday. So anyway, have thoughts, questions, you have any needs, you want any topics covered on the Wolfpack chat. Wednesday, we're going to talk about immune systems, how to keep yours a little bit stronger, and what to do when you get sick. So we're going to talk about that next. And if you have any other topics that you want to shout out, I have a running list. So let us know what you guys need. We are here to take care of you guys. So anyway, hope you're having a great day.